Bodybags, where horror lies.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to week 196, special theme week here on the Bodybags, and that is Video Nasties. I have to say, first and foremost, say a lot of y'all know about Video Nasties. Definitely go check out the Severin documentaries. There's actually two multi-disc editions. Very cool and insightful stuff. Does the band list and the so yeah, check that one out for sure. But yeah, got 1979's The Driller Killer by Abel Ferrera. So yeah, supposedly this was the first time it was released uncut. I do know there's a new release by Arrow. I'm sure it's worth checking out as well. There's nothing wrong with this edition from what I could tell, though. Really cool. I like the bonus. It's got some his early works, the director Ferrara, and cool commentary track. So yeah, I'm happy the Called Epics edition as well. Something you can pick up cheap, maybe look into it. But yeah, you follow Reno Miller as your main character of the movie, played by Ferrara himself. And basically he is a starving artist making it in the streets of New York, and basically just all the pressures of life are getting to him. The artist he's commissioning work for is becoming impatient with his work and is unsatisfied with what work he has got done, his art. He's having problems with his girlfriend. Just a lot of shit's going on in Reno's life, and you basically follow him into his slow build into psychosis, man. That's basically how it is. Just I don't know where to start on this one. Really cool, gritty street feel. It really captures the New York nightlife and New York street life of the time. Real gritty. I mean, Taxi Driver kind of stuff. And actually, you can see some influences of some of Abel's later work, stuff like Bad Lieutenant and King of New York, even. Really captures that New York street life stuff. So hell yeah, I like the atmosphere on this one and just the overall setting. It really has just that underground feel, and I think the music works for it and against it. The soundtrack itself, there's a lot of live concert performances by this like punk rock / new wave band that really adds the feel and captures the sound of the day. I mean, underground New York in the late 70s and early 80s, very much punk rock and new wave stuff going on, and all the, of course, CBGBs and all these underground clubs in the time. So it really captures that. Really gives the film a lot of charm and just believability. It really throws you in the element. Cool nightmarish vision scenes. Two really stick with me. There's one with his girlfriend, basically with her eyes bleeding. Turns around as a pretty creepy shot. And some of these bloody visions he has. There's one that really cracked me up, and I'm always gonna love since I've watched it. Basically, he raises up like in rage mode and screams out, but it comes out, and he's covered in blood. It's just a quick 5-second little nightmarish vision, but when he like screams out, it's an overdub of the actual Godzilla from the early Toho films, which is just hilarious to me. That sound coming out of him, but I mean, it's fitting at the same time. He's pretty much unlocking his inner beast here. The blood and gore are pretty well done. I mean, it's not over the top gory, but when the kills happen, they're pretty gritty and doesn't pull away. I mean, you do get to see him use the drill, and I think there's an iconic kill associated with this I think everybody, a really well known kill. I think everybody has probably seen clips of and that kind of stuff. Um, the pacing is a little slower in the first half of the film, and there's some questionable acting, I think, from some of the actors that don't just pull it off. Reno, however, though, I think the main character does a pretty damn good job. And, since the movie's about him, he steals the show, so pretty solid stuff here. Um, just gritty, artsy little movie, man. Grindhouse at its finest. It really just has that feel of, independent pictures of the time, but still just grimy and, enough just rawness to it that's really charming and adds to it, I think. Um, I said the pacing could have been a little better, and I think they could have used a little less of the music band because there's probably a good 30 minutes, it feels like, of the band performing in this, and I think a little less wouldn't have hurt. Um, but, they're primary parts to the story, I suppose, and they're kind of interwoven with Reno, so definitely check out The Driller Killer. Solid stuff. I'd have to give it like a 7.5 out of 10. Just really, just a classic grindhouse shit right here. Like I said, if you're into the New York street life, grimy